Shaun of the Dead 1/6 scale collectible figure by Yantoys. It's what we are going to unbox and review today. Hello, how's everyone doing? Welcome back to my channel. Sideshow did these figures back in 2009 if I'm not mistaken. Yantoys is doing Shaun and Ed. Today we have Shaun here and we are going to take a look at it. The art box that it comes with is very well done, with a nice printing here in the front, with a lot of zombie hands and with the logo of the movie in the front. This is a licensed release, however they are using the original logo. On the sides you do have the logo, and then on the back you have like kind of backdrop that you can use in your display. Let's check what we have inside. Inside everything comes packed into layers, and here in the first layer you can see that we have our figure, a second head sculpt, the replaceable arms, bunch of hands, vinyl discs and so on. And in the second layer we do have extra jacket, the display base and a bunch of other accessories. Let's take everything out and take a closer look. Here we have all the accessories that come with our Shaun from Yantoys. There are a lot of them and we are going to check them in detail. And as always we start here with extra hands that they offer us. Totally you will have 3 pairs of extra hands. The only thing that bothers me a bit, it seems the hands are not exactly the same color of his body, but we will check about that later. We got as well here the replaceable arms without wrist pegs, which is something that the companies are doing more and more, and I do like the details they give here in the veins, the hands, they all look pretty cool. This is only for a pose if you want to portray when Shaun is mimicking a zombie when they are trying to go to the pub, and this is the option you have. I think I prefer this option, or either use the jacket then have exposed wrist pegs. We got as well Shaun cricket bat. You can see the detail here is really well done. This is made in wood, is not plastic, and the paint application and all the details are really cool. We do have a bunch here of small accessories. You have this ice cream that Ed asks Shaun to buy for him, is a cornetto, and this one is a chocolate one. Then we got a can of Coke. They use all the original names here, Coca-Cola. Here this can is made of plastic but looks very well detailed. You got as well a pint. You can see the details of like portraying the gas inside, which I think looks really cool. And then we got a coffee mug. I am a genius. This coffee mug very well painted, very clean. We like the coffee inside. A lot of small accessories that you can use with these or even with other 1/6 scale figures you may have. We got even smaller accessories. We got Shaun name card that you attach by magnets. In the back you have a small magnet, then you can use inside the shirt and then it will stay in place. We got as well his pen, the red color pen, pretty well detailed for such a small accessory. And we got as well his wristwatch. The wristwatch is very well done, even zooming in you can see everything well, and it attaches by velcro. We got as well the flowers that Shaun offers to Barbara, but they do said in the card to a wonderful mom. But the flowers are a nice addition to this figure, and I think it will be served for very cool poses. And also a PS4 controller. The details are okay, a bit rough on the paint, but it's a nice addition too. And then we got 3 vinyl discs. I thought they were just a cardboard cover, but they did the vinyl and each one is inside, which I think looks pretty cool. I would prefer, since they went this far, if they could do them in plastic, shiny plastic, to portray better the discs. But I was more curious, and I'm still more curious about this one from the Batman, because I don't know if they did the original print inside or if they just write anything. But as you can check here, they do write Batman motion picture soundtrack, which is amazing. This one looks really good. We got as well Shaun jacket. This is just a straight black jacket with a zipper that you can close if you want, but this is probably the option I'm going with, so I can hide those joints. I kinda like to have the jacket and it looks cool. And finally we got our display base, Shaun of the Dead. They did use the original logo. You got the crotch grabber too, and here in the plate you do have Shaun of the Dead. Very clean, very beautiful display stand. Checking now here our figure in detail. This is how it comes out of the box, and the first impression for me is the head sculpt. It looks better in hands than in photos, because I think the paint application is there. And comparing with the ones we saw before from Sideshow, of course Sideshow did these 15 years ago, I think these ones are a huge improvement. I do like the head sculpt. We can discuss about the likeness if it's not even 100%, but I still think this head sculpt serves pretty well for this figure. Of course, you got a second head sculpt that you want to use in the zombie mode. The head sculpt only differs on the mouth, is like a open mouth, and the eyes are a little more reddish, and the hair is a bit more messed up. Not much, but a bit more messed up than the original head sculpt. I still think these head sculpts are very acceptable. I don't have a huge issue with them. As for the outfit itself, it's very simple. You comes with this tie that I think the tie, at least in mine, is a bit longer than it should be, but don't know if I can make some adjustment to that. Then of course you got here these arms that comes with the exposed joints, but that you can work out by using the jacket or simply using the other arms replacements, and then it will look way better than this. But then you only have the belt, you have dark pants, and then you got these brown shiny shoes. The figure itself looks good, and the body looks stable, and articulation on the body, you don't have any issues as well. You got good articulation. Just be mindful not to mess much so you don't ruin your shirt. The head have very good articulation, you can rotate as you want. And then here in the legs, as usual, we got our double jointed knees, and then the shoes, they have good articulation, no any problem whatsoever. Taking a closer look here at our Shaun, just with a simple pose. This is the pose I choose because I don't want to show those joints, and him holding the cricket bat and with the flowers on his other hand. I think it's a very simple pose but acceptable. I'm still having issues here with the tie. I'm really not the best person to futz with ties. I always had big issues with that, so I need to take some time and do that tie properly well. But I think the outfit and the suit fits him well. The cricket bat also looks cool. My only minor issue is the hands color, but that can do with a replacement. If you want to use your Shaun in a zombie mode, here it is. As you can see, it looks better, although you still have some exposed joints on the back. But if you have him in your display, looking forward, you will not see any joints, and I think this will work pretty well. However, the only issue here is that when they are doing this scene, his shirt is completely covered with red, but here we only have one shirt option. The tie again is something that I still need to check if I can fix, because I want to have the tie a bit more up. It's going way too down. But I do like this pose, and I think Yantoys did a pretty cool job with this Shaun from Shaun of the Dead. They are going to release ad very soon, so I can't wait to have it and check it how it looks like. I hope you enjoyed this review. It's all for today, and I will see you in the next one.